What is up? What is up? What is up? What's going on, guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. We are going live. This is a spontaneous video, spontaneous live stream. So let me check my audio real quick and let's see where we're at here. And we're gonna discuss. Smartphones. We're gonna start off the best so far of 2018 as far as flagships go, and then we're going to do the budget scene. So I'm picking all this up from a website called Tech Radar. They actually, shout out to them, they actually did a review process on the best budget phone of 2018. And then I think a little bit ago, they did the best the best flagship phone of 2018. So they have both of those on here, and I'm going to go ahead and share this link out real quick so we could get some conversation started, first of all, and then we're going to check out, I'm going to read some of the article and share it with you guys. So let me tweet this out real quick. I just checked my audio. My audio is pretty good. I don't expect a lot of people to be here. What's up, Chris? What's going on? But if people start joining in, that'll be fine. We could join in the conversation. Let me just send this out on Twitter and on What's Up Phone Tech at Work. Let me see. I'm just sharing the links out real quick. We're going to discuss a little bit about the best budget smartphone of 2018. I got an article right here I'm going to share with you guys. Let me see if I can find it again. So I did share out all the links, and this is from Tech Radar. We're going to start off with the best cheap smartphones of 2018. What's up, Alan? And so far, let me share my link out real quick again. So my two top phones right now is going to be the Motorola. If you've been watching my channel, it's going to be the Motorola Z3 Play right now, and the OnePlus 6. And those are the two that I'm rocking with right now. So those are the two, my two favorites. I kind of lean more towards the Moto Z3 Play. I don't know why, but I don't know. I just like the in-hand feel a little bit more. I like they're like flat edges on the Moto Z3, and then on the OnePlus, it's kind of they're like curved. So it fits good. They both fit good. They're both, I would say, on the slippery side. This one's a little bit wider, you can see. But yeah, so far I like both of them. These are like my both favorite phones right now. But let me go back to my topic in hand. And this is going to be the best cheap smartphones of 2018. I'm reading this from Tech Radar. So they did one on the budget ones, and then they did one on the best Android phone in 2018. Which should you buy? And so I got that article pulled up on my Motorola. What's up? Good morning, Tony. What's going on? Okay, so we're gonna start off with the budget ones. So number one cheap phone recommendation in the USA will truly impress you. So I've had a lot of these phones. I'll let you guys know which one I've had so far and which one I haven't had. So this one is going to be, let me see. This one is going to be the Motorola G6. So here's the Motorola G6. That is going to be the number one budget phone in 2018. And this is coming from, once again, Tech Radar. So this is not me. This is something that they posted up a little bit ago. And it does have the Moto G6 Plus. And it also shows the dimensions and what you all get. So you get Oreo, Snapdragon 450, a 5.7-inch display, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, and a 3,000 milliamp battery. And what's the best part about this phone, the Moto G6, is that it works on all 4 major carriers. So that probably is one of the top reasons why it is the number one budget smartphone of 2018. Plus, you get a lot of stuff. You get a nice battery. I've had this phone, so you get a nice battery. You get the latest software, which is Oreo. You get a nice big 5.7-inch display with a 18:9 aspect ratio. And you get some really good cameras. I think the cameras on here are real good. I've had the phone for a while. I did a lot of videos on it on my channel. I'll probably definitely pick it up again. I've had 2 so far. but that's never stopped me before. I've had 3 OnePlus 6 devices. So the second one is going to be, let's see, I'm scrolling down here. The second one is one phone that I didn't pick up, and they're saying that one of the best budget phones coming in at number 2 is going to be the iPhone SE. If you're an iOS user, I don't know. I really not. I think the iPhone SE is just the screen is just too small. I mean, it's probably a real good phone. I've never picked it up. So that's like their number 2 budget phone coming in from this website here, Tech Radar. And so the iPhone SE, I'd rather get like an older model iPhone, like maybe iPhone 6 before I pick up the SE, but that's just me. It does have some pretty good specs. It has a A9 processor. You have the latest software, iOS 11 on there. You get a pretty good camera. The cameras are real good on here. I've never had the phone, but you get Apple Pay and all that good stuff. Let me see. It does have 2 gigs of RAM. Battery's kind of small, but you got to remember that the SE is a very small device, so it has a 1624 milliamp battery. So yeah, the second one's going to be iPhone SE. I guess okay, we'll let that one slide. And then the third one for the budget smartphone of the year, 2018. Let me see. Is going to be the Nokia 6.1. So Nokia 6.1, I've never picked up this phone either, but supposedly it's a pretty good phone. It does have Android P coming. It's an Android 1 device, so that's a good thing. And the price on here, the price is $248. Let me go back on the prices. I totally skipped out on the prices. The iPhone, you can pick it up at Walmart for $139. The iPhone SE. And the Moto G6, you can pick it up at Best Buy. Let me see. You can pick it up at Best Buy for $199. If you get service for it in store, or you could even pick it up on Project 5 for $199 also. There's a bunch of deals on that phone right now. So you can pick it up at different places. You could also pick it up at Best Buy. Just buy it without activation for, I think it's like $249. It's going to drop eventually, but okay. So then let's go back to the Nokia. The Nokia 6.1. So it's an Android 1 device. It's coming with, it's going to have Android P, which I think they released a video today as far as what Android P stands for. I can't remember what they actually said. But anyways, this is a 5.5-inch display. It does have a Snapdragon 630, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 of internal, 3000 milliamp, and some 16 megapixel cameras on the back and an 8 megapixel camera in the front. That is a Nokia 6.1. A lot of these budget phones, I haven't picked them up. And the fourth one is going to be Asus Zenfone 5. They're considering that like a budget phone. I'm not sure how that looks, but they do have some prices on that one too. That one's, I think it's in between a $300 phone. So the Zenfone 5, it's a beautiful phone. Let me see. And that is number 4 on the list of the best budget phones, or the best cheap phones, I should say, that you can pick up. They come with a bunch of specs. And let me see, it does have an AMOLED display. A lot of these pretty good features. It does come with a Snapdragon 820, according to what I'm reading here. Yeah, the iPhone SE is definitely way too small, Chris. So that is the Zenfone 5. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this a little bit. I think I'm taking too long. You can pick that one up. I think they have it for $240. Some places you can pick it up for $400, and some places you can pick it up for $240. But it's only at $240. Okay, so I'm trying to breeze through this article, and then we have, let me see, number 5, Honor 7X. Honor 7X is a pretty good phone. You can pick that up, $199. On Amazon, it does have some pretty nice specs. It's a budget phone, like I said. I've had this phone and it's a pretty good phone. I still got cases for it. And where are we at? Number 6 is going to be the Moto G6 Play. I also had that one. That one's pretty good. All US carriers. The Moto G6, I think Alan has this one. It does the unlocked version actually from Best Buy. I think it's $200 or something like that. You can pick it up. It's also unlocked to all 4 major carriers. You can pick it up on Motorola website too. It have a 4,000 milliamp battery, which is real good. So that is that one. They have an Honor Play version now. I got to check that out, the Honor Play version. And then where we at? This is number 6. Is the Moto G6 Play. Number 7 is going to be the Blade V8 Pro. The Blade V8 Pro. I had this device. It's pretty good. Actually, my daughter used it for most of the time, but she really liked the Blade V8 Pro. I like the V8 Pro, but there's issues with ZTE, so who knows what's going to happen there. And then we have number 8, the LG Q6. Number 9, the Zenfone 3 Zoom from Asus. And number 10 is going to be Xiaomi Mi A1. So this is their list, TechRadar's list of the best budget phones of 2018 so far. I think this is like the first or the half quarter. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the flagships now. So that was the best of the budgets. And we're going to go switch up KB. And we're going to switch over to TechRadar's second article here, where they have best Android phones of 2018. Which should you buy? So I'm using my Moto Z3 Play to read this article here. And then I'm going to show you guys how I got my devices set up as soon as I'm done. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Share the link out if you guys can. You guys could also comment in the live chat which one's your favorite so far. As far as the top budget one, the top budget phones of 2018, and then the top flagship phones of 2018. Because I'm always in between those. If you go on my channel, you'll see I'll have some budget phones, some low tier budget phones, and then I'll have the flagships. Because I like going back and forth. And one of my favorite phones is the Moto G6 for $200. I'm saying that phone, it works on every carrier. So that's like me personally, my number one phone is as far as the budget side of things, is going to be the Moto G6. And on the flagship status, we're going to get there. I think so far they got, let me read the list. I'm going to go ahead and read their article real quick before. So the best Android phone of 2018, which one should you buy? These phones are super expensive. Okay, so the number one is going to be, let me see if I get here. The number one smartphone of TechRadar as far as flagship, they're claiming the Samsung Galaxy S9. Why would they say the S9 over the S9 Plus? I have no idea, but it says the best smartphone gets even better in 2018. Has Oreo and all that good stuff. Everybody pretty much knows the information on that. And then the second one is going to be, let's just see which one is the second one. The second one is, so they're basically, the list consists of the best flagship you can buy as far as price goes. So I guess they're going for the lowest price and the best deal for the lowest price. So I guess the S9 does fall into that category. What's up, Art Dog? So if you're going as far as on a price point issue, like which was the most bang for your buck, you're saying that the S9 is going to be that option, and then the second one is going to be the Google Pixel 2. As far as, you get the best bang for buck. I guess it does have the 835, has some awesome cameras. I think the Google Pixel 2, the only thing that people were complaining about that phone, because I think that's the best version out of both of them, except it's smaller, is the battery life. The battery life and the screen. on the Google Pixel 2, but I never picked that one up. I want to pick that phone up and just rock with it for a little while. I have picked up the S9, and the S9 battery life wasn't too good for me. So I ended up I ended up going back to the store and picking up the S9 Plus. And then also the same for the Google Pixel 2. I didn't pick up the Google Pixel 2. I picked up the Pixel 2 XL. So, okay, that's number 2. And then number 3 is going to be the LG V30. So this is what they listed on there. My flagship is the S9 Plus. Speakers are boss. I agree, Chris. I think the S9, if we're talking about a total package phone, I think Samsung Galaxy S9 is definitely the one, man. It has everything that you need and that you could need. Like I said, it has the best mobile payment option. It has some really good speakers. It has the best display. Yeah, I think the S9 Plus has to be the best device of the year. I don't know about this list, how this list is looking, but I guess this is on the budget aspect of things. But as far as the best flagship of 2018, I'm going to say that on the Android side of things, what's up, Paul Tech? On the Android side of things, I'm going to say the S9 Plus is definitely on my top number 1. I think that one would be my number 1 choice until the Note 9 came out. But yeah, definitely. Let me see, Art Dog. S9 didn't sell well. It did sell pretty good. I think it did sell pretty good. I think that man, what I noticed really quick was, like, I like to go on Swap all the time because I buy and sell all the time. I'm constantly doing that. I always buy. I buy low and then I sell high. So, anyways, on Swappa, one thing that I did notice on Swappa is Android devices. I mean, like, they lose value. I mean, the day you buy them. Like on the S9, I bought the S9 and I tried to sell it on Swappa for a bit more. I actually ended up selling it for less than what I bought it for. Now on iOS, the iPhone 10 definitely is up there on price. It's holding up, I think, at about $850 and above if you go on Swappa. So the prices on the iPhones definitely stay up there. But on Android phones like the S9 Plus, man, if you go on Swappa, that thing is like $500, $600. It's the price. You take a big loss. What's up, Sean? Paul Tech says LG Think Q. Did you pick it up, Tony? The LG G7, yeah, I picked it up a while ago. I did post a bunch of videos on it, and I ended up returning it because it had light bleed. I'm sure you seen one of my videos that had light bleed. You see, Swappa. That's where I bought my S9 Plus 600 mint. Yeah, I sold mines on there for that much too on Swappa. Swappa's the place to go, man. Especially if you're a reviewer like me, who you're on a budget and you got your own YouTube channel, and we don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but there's other venues that you go through, like cases. I do case reviews, and then I make videos on them, and then I post links on the videos, and then when you guys or people check out the video and they buy using that link, I make a couple of bucks on them too. So that's an Amazon. You got to be an Amazon associate for that. That's a later video, but okay. Number 3 is the LG V30. The chat just disappeared, and let me see. And then what number are we on? Number 4, they're saying the Galaxy Note 8. The Galaxy Note 8 was my favorite phone of all time too. I think it's even though I had issues with it, like if you watch my videos, I did have a microphone issue with my first Galaxy Note 8. But once I got my second one, which was the T-Mobile version, man, that thing, 0 issues with it. I think it was a great phone all around. I think that was one of my number 1 phones, along with the S9 Plus of 2018. So number 4, top phone. It says Paul Tech says LG G7 versus S9 Plus. Who wins in the camera? Man, the LG G7 has some really good cameras. I mean, I actually enjoyed the phone. I may pick it up later. I actually enjoyed the phone. It had a lot of good features on it. Um, Not a huge fan of LG skin, but the cameras were real good. The microphones were real good. The speaker was real good. The build quality was great. The only issue that I had with the LG G7 was the light bleed at the bottom of the screen. And that kind of just, it turned me off, man. And then the fact that I went back to the T-Mobile store and they had the display, they had about 3 display units and they all had the same thing. So I'm gonna have to wait. I know Android Stud picked up another one. He has a LG G7. Then Q, he picked up another one. His has 0 light bleed. So that's kind of encouraging. I may have to go back and revisit it. I have tons of cases that I haven't even reviewed yet, tempered glass screen protector. So I may have to go back and pick that phone up. As far as the LG G7 Q, I really like the phone. I think it's a pretty good phone. In the beginning, started off excellent, good battery life, and then as I went throughout like about a week, the light bleed got bigger and the battery life got worse. So I don't know if that had the same issue. I don't know if it was part of the same thing, but yeah, it was. What's up, James Scott? Brian, what's going on? Let me see. Sorry, I'm late to the party. Yeah, you haven't missed much. I did the first part of the best budget phones of 2018, according to Tech Radar. This was published a while ago, so I'm not too sure how accurate it is. But right now I'm doing the best Android phone you could buy in 2018, and this is also from Tech Radar. So they're basing it off price point. So I guess yeah. So number 4 is the Galaxy Note 8. Like I said, I love that phone. It's a great phone. Has everything but the kitchen sink in there. And then number 5, they have the OnePlus 5. So they have the OnePlus. So this article is a little bit old. So OnePlus 5, and then I guess the OnePlus 5T came out. And then the 6 came out. So it's a little bit behind. So they're saying best one you can get right now. But the best one you can get as far as the flagship and price point, good price, going to be the OnePlus 5. And then we have Google Pixel XL, which is number 6. And then the Moto Z2 Force, which is good. The Moto Z2 Force, the only issue with that phone, oh, and then the number 8 is going to be the Essential phone. The Essential phone was also one of my favorite phones. I actually picked up 2 of them. So I always, I buy a phone and I'll use it for a little while, sell it, and then pick it back up. That's just the way I do it on my channel. Because some of the things, if I miss something on a phone, like, I don't know, some kind of feature, then I have to go back and pick up the phone and check it out myself. So the Essential phone is a real good phone. You can pick it up on Swappa right now, probably about $250 if you're interested on the Essential phone. Like I said, Swappa is a place to go. This is not a sponsored Swappa video, but this is where I like going to pick up used phones. And the thing about Swappa is when you buy stuff on there, they always require you to enter the IMEI so that there's no funny business. The IMEI gets checked in the background, make sure it's not blacklisted, make sure it's not financed. And I like that. And then you also use PayPal. So PayPal covers you, I think, for 180 days. So that's like 6 months, I think. What's up, Don? James, what's going on? Was your Alexa speaker for your Moto Z Play on back order? Yeah, it was. I got the Moto Z Play about 2 weeks ago, and it took about a week later for the speaker to come in. This thing is real loud. I got it right here. I mean, on my video that I made, it probably didn't sound that loud, but this thing is loud. Here's an Amazon Alexa speaker, and it just has a bunch of pins. Just snaps on the back. It's real nice, real loud. I'm probably gonna do another video on it because I like it so much. And let me see. Okay, so number 8, going back to the list, is the Essential phone. Moto Z2 Force is a pretty good phone. Let me go back. Let me touch on that real quick. The Moto Z2 Force is a good phone. It does have Snapdragon 835 and it has a 1440 display, but the battery is what killed that phone. I think 2730 milliamp battery capacity. is what kind of did that phone in. That's why I don't think I even looked at that phone. I think I got the Moto Z Play. Okay, so let me go ahead and go down the list. We did number 8, which was the Essential phone, one of my favorite phones, 2018. Also, shout out to Android Stud. And the HTC U11 is number 9. HTC, like I said, this list is a little bit old, but the HTC U11 was a great phone also. A few things that I loved about it was I love the headphones. It didn't have a headphone jack, but the headphones were real good. The camera was real good. And the battery life was excellent. So there's a lot of good things on the HTC. Man, HTC is a good company, man. I'm kind of sad that they're not doing so good, but the HTC is a real good company. Like I said, I love the HTC U11. I just think the promotions or the way they promote their products is what's really doing them in, man. Because the HTC U12 Plus is also a great phone. You see, and number 10 is going to be the LG G6. So this is pretty old list of the best phones you can buy. And let me see, maybe the best Android phones 2018. Which one should you buy? So this is giving you their best options. I'm not sure if this is based on right now, but this was put out about a month ago. So you can see there it was put out about a month ago. And then my other list over here, this one's probably old too. Let me see. No thanks. This one was also put out. Check radar. Let me see when this one was put out. This one was put out like 8 days ago. So that's why right there you can see the best cheap phones in the US 2018. It's by Cameron Faulkner. And this was put out 8 days ago. So, this one's recently, and this one was maybe about a month old as far as the best Android phones. So there you guys have the 2 articles that I was reading. And I want to know right now, what is your favorites on the best budget and also the best flagship? What's up, Donovan? Honor 10 View will be on sale on Prime Day. Yeah, speaking of Prime Day, that is when? On the 16th? It starts on the 16th, and they're gonna have tons of sales on Amazon, and I'm really excited for that. I know there's gonna be a bunch of real good deals. That's gonna be the time to buy. That's my dog in the background. That's gonna be it. Let me see what she's barking at real quick. Give me a minute, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm not sure what she was barking at, but what day is that? July 16th. Yeah, Amazon Prime Day is going to be awesome for those of you who have Amazon Prime. Me, I'm always on Amazon. That's like, I love Amazon. I also have these Amazon speakers all over the house. It's my latest right here. And I also have the big boy back here. Let me show you guys. This is the one that did a video on a while back. This one is called Bummed. So you basically put your Echo Dot in there. It's just a Bluetooth. It's not even a Bluetooth speaker. It's just a speaker with a battery on it. It does have like a 5200 milliamp battery. Kind of resembles an Apple HomePod, doesn't it? Let me break this down for you. Let me turn it off real quick. So this is pretty. I think this is like $49 or $48 on Amazon. I did do a video on it, and let me see. Let me show you the Echo Dot. I did do a video on this a while well, a couple weeks ago, and let me see if I could get this out. I'm gonna show you how this comes out really quick. This is a pretty good Bluetooth speaker. What I have noticed is that the battery life, it's been dying out pretty quick on me. So I'm not sure if it's because the Amazon Dot stays active all the time, but it says it's supposed to last. Here's the Amazon Echo Dot right here. And this is what it looks like without the Amazon Dot. Let me show you guys real quick. Kind of off camera, but I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. So basically, you just drop the Amazon Echo Dot in here, and then you just plug it in. And this is just a little, like a power bank speaker. Real nice. I do have a video on this, and the cool thing about it is that once this thing's charged up, this thing becomes portable. You can take it outside, and it'll play for about 6 hours, I think. But what I noticed is it stays on, so it keeps this on. So even if you're not using it, it'll only last about 6 hours. Because this thing is always listening, so it's always going to be on, sucking up juice. So, but it sounds pretty good. I did do a quick video on it. I didn't play too much audio, but yeah, and this is how it goes on. Let me show you guys real quick. Echo Dot, and then just put it in here, line it up, make sure the ports are facing out so that you can plug it in. Drop it in there, and then you can plug it in. I'll show you guys real quick. This is a little off crazy video right here that I'm doing, but this speaker is really, really nice. So maybe this will be really cheap on Amazon Prime Day. And then you plug in the auxiliary cord right there. It's a little difficult to plug in, but once you get it in there, and then you hit the power button. It has a little seal tab. You can seal it up real good. So it's not waterproof, but it's like maybe water resistant. Maybe all right if it rains a little bit, and then you just power button. And this thing will start raining here in a minute. So it's a pretty good speaker. You can see it powered on. It does pretty good as far as it's using the Echo Dot microphone. So those microphones are real good. You can put this across the room and it'll pick up. So there it is right there. It's a real nice device. I like this one. I've been using a lot of Amazon speakers lately. I kind of I got Google Play, but I got Google Assistant speakers or smart speakers. I got one down here, one upstairs, but I've been kind of using this. I still think the Google Assistant's a little bit smarter. I've been comparing the two. But what I like about the Amazon speaker is since I order a lot of stuff on Amazon, this thing will actually give me the notifications when my stuff's being shipped out and when it's delivered and all that stuff. So that's why I kind of use this a little bit more. Let's see. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Thursday, July 12th.
She's pretty smart. I like her voice. And Alexa, what's the weather like today?
In Cleveland, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 67 degrees.
81 degrees. That's perfect riding weather. So yeah, I got my Amazon speakers on deck. I really like them. And this is one, this was actually like my first one. This was given to me, by the way, by my boss. He gave me the Echo Dot, and then I just saw this and I bought this one. So this is a sponsored product right here. And then I got this Amazon Alexa speaker mod, cancel. She's over there listening to me. So this is another real nice product that I've been using. This thing sounds real good. I got it for free, so that's why I'm excited about it, because everything that you get for free is something to brag about. Anyways, it says, let me go back to the chat. I got to check that out. Pretty big. It's pretty big. I don't know. I haven't compared it to the Apple HomePod, but you can see it's probably about the same size. Speakers sound good too. Let me see what else. That's about all I have for you guys right now. As far as this live stream goes, this is just a spontaneous thing. I'm over here drinking my first cup of coffee, and I said I didn't think there was going to be anyone on this early in the morning, but shout out to everybody who joined in. I'm gonna go ahead and do a shout out to everyone here. But before I end this live stream, I want to show you guys how I got my phone set up. So I got the OnePlus 6 right here, and I'm gonna show you my setup. I'm using that. It doesn't have always on display anymore, but it has that lift for notifications. So every time you lift the phone up, you get the little notifications. I'm cool with that. So yeah, I'm using Nova Launcher. I like the Oxygen OS launcher or the OnePlus launcher. Is pretty good. I just don't use the what do they call it? The shelves. When you swipe over to the shelves, I just don't use it. So I got this one set up on using Nova Launcher. That's the way I got it set up. And if you swipe over, you don't have I don't have the Google Home cards, but I have it so if I swipe up. So let me show you. If I swipe up, it'll go there. So I still have my Google cards there. So I always use this. And that's the way I have it set up. Pretty easy, simple, basic. I only have one home screen. There's no other home screens there. And yeah, that's OnePlus 6 set up. Just straight to the point. That's all the main apps that I use. Then I have my Motorola Z3 Play. I'll show you how I have this set up. This has almost the same thing as the OnePlus 6, where you lift for notifications and it gives you the notification. But this one, you could just have it laying down and just look over at it, and it knows you're looking at it, and it will light up. It has like some kind of motion sensor. I don't know. So yeah, let me show you how I have this set up. I do the fingerprint on the side here. I get a lot of questions on that. I love this thing. I mean, your thumb goes right there. Boom. It works real good on certain cases. It's a kind of hit and miss with others. I'm using this Poetic case that was sent to me, and this one works perfectly fine with the fingerprint on the side. Now, my other case that I have here, the main case that I was using was this 2D merge case right here, and the fingerprint was not as easy to get to. I was always having to squeeze really hard to get to the fingerprint sensor. So you can see right there, cutouts have a big thing to do with this fingerprint reader on the side. So 2D, if you're watching, I think you need to make a bigger cutout for the fingerprint sensor on the Moto Z3 Play merge case. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you how I got mine set up. Fingerprint. I'm not using any launcher on this, any aftermarket launcher. I'm using stock launcher because it just works really well. Slide over. I got the Amazon cards there, or the Google Now cards, and it's like a smooth thing. I don't have any other home screens. Just got my main home screen, and then swipe over to get to the Google Now cards. That's it. I got it all set up like that. I do have my Amazon Alexa speaker set up. Cancel. She's listening, man. On here, and then if I put the speaker mod on here, you'll see. This thing is nice, man. The speaker mod is definitely real loud. That's a little indicator you'll get. It's on there. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is going to be my live stream. I'm done with it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me give everybody some shout outs. So shout out to Chris, Phone Tech at Work, KB, Art Dog, Arch, I can't even pronounce that. Shout out to Paul Tech for showing up, Art Dog, Sean, let me see who else, Brian, and James, Donovan. Shout out to all you guys for joining the stream, Omar E. And that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys on another one. I'm out. Peace.